Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your June 2020 Taroscope. I would like to apologize in advance because we're already like 15, 16 days or so into June. Um, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in my life. Someone at my work tested positive for COVID. So I have to take a week off work, so I had to deal with that. And then Scorpio's video, it took like I want to say 5 days to upload, and because like I've been doing everything through my phone, I didn't have enough memory to record other videos until Scorpio's video was fully uploaded, because I don't like to delete the videos off until like they've uploaded onto YouTube. So that is why there has been a delay, and so you are the last of the water signs that I need to do. And then I'll be moving on to earth signs. So just in case there's any earth sign cross watchers who are watching this video now and like, hey, my, June 2020 isn't up, it's because of that's what's going on. So if you are new to my channel, yes, so I do record off my phone and upload from my phone directly to YouTube, which is why it takes a little bit of time, because sometimes it just takes forever for it to upload that way. And so what I do is, to save time so the videos aren't as long, is I shuffle the 8 cards off camera, and there's a 9th card that's the overall energy, and then I will go through what it means, clarify with some of the decks that you can see up above, well, all the decks that you can see going that way. So let's get into your read. I'm already looking at this and I'm kind of like, what is going on, Cancer? Because I feel like your guys' last 2 reads have been really positive and great. And this one is like, I don't know. And this is for Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and even Mercury, because Mercury is how we communicate. And I say that's, a very important planet to sometimes look at. But at least look at your big 3, and maybe Venus if you're looking something more for love. But yeah, let's get into your read. So your overall energy for June 2020 is the Ace of Cups, which this is really good to have as an overall energy. So to me, it means overall, like, you are maybe coming into something that is emotionally fulfilling. You might be in a better place emotionally, mentally. You might have an abundance of romance, an abundance of platonic love. It's abundance of really good and positive things that's usually emotionally fulfilling. Or again, it could be a soulmate connection coming through. And to me, soulmate connection can be platonic or romantic, so whichever you want to apply to it. And I even feel like work or jobs can be like quote unquote a soulmate because if it feels fated. So it would be something like that. That is your overall energy. But it looks like in order to get here, so I don't know if this is your energy, like say coming into the month. I don't know if this is going to be your energy leaving the month. This might be your energy in the middle of the month. But this is kind of the overall feel that some of you may have. But the rest of this read is kind of like, doesn't line up with your overall energy. So I'm really looking forward to like clarifying the hell out of your guys' read, because I'm sad, Cancers. Like, your guys' reads have been so positive. So you guys have always been like my favorite to do. And I've been looking forward to do it because I'm like, oh, I need some like positivity, like, oh, every time I did a Cancer read, they're so good, and now it's like, I don't know. So I don't know if it's my own personal energy that's affecting your guys' read. I am so sorry if that's what it is. But yeah, the Page of Swords is your first card, and it's in reverse. So swords can represent air signs, which would be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So some of you may be dealing with air placements. Some of you may be dealing with someone who has air placements, or you yourself may have them. To me, the Page of Swords in reverse is kind of like, I feel like there was a miscommunication between you and someone else. I could be really wrong with this, but I do think that there was a miscommunication. And there was a message that either it wasn't received well or hasn't been received at all. I think there's some type of definitely headbutting with someone who's an air sign, or someone like who has qualities similar to an air sign, But your next card is the 5 of Cups in reverse, which the cups can represent water signs, which would be you guys, Scorpio and Pisces. To me, this card in reverse is either you are two things. You're coming out of feeling what this card is meant to feel. So this card upright, because it's easier to explain it going what it means upright for this one. This card upright is about being so sad and upset about situations that didn't work out. They can't see the new and good things coming toward you. So to me in reverse, I feel like it's two things. You were coming out of feeling that way, of like being stuck on things that you shouldn't be stuck on, or you are just so stuck and feeling like you can only focus on the things that didn't work out. So it's either you are coming out of feeling that way, or you're just so deeply stuck in feeling, like, oh my God, why didn't these things work out? That it's just really making you stagnant. Your next card is the Two of Cups in reverse, which to me is telling me that there was a situation that was not it was not a soulmate situation. It's not going to work out for you. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Yeah, it's not working out, it looks like. And, and this is very similar. The Four of Cups is very similar to the Five of Cups, which, which is about being focused. Sorry, I keep moving out of focus the camera. It's about being so upset about these situations here that didn't work out that you can't see the new thing coming towards you. And that card is the same thing. Like, they're both they're both being upset and sad over some things or someone or someone's who that didn't work out, that you can't see the new thing being brought towards you. But this time it's like closer to you, where you can just it's a little bit obvious to see that there is a new thing here. That one is, this one's like, it's obvious that there's a new thing and you're purposely ignoring it because you're focused on the things that didn't work out. With this one, it's you're really just so focused on this that you can't see what's coming towards you, or the new things that are going to be on your way if you just stop focusing. This one is, it's coming, but you're not paying attention. You're kind of like purposely like not looking at it type of thing. Okay, then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which in reverse, which all of your cards except for, oh no, this one's upright. Just these are the only two cards that have been upright, which is so weird. Okay, so your Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about a deep female sadness. This could also deal with, some of you might be having fertility issues that could be causing issues with your relationship, not being able to conceive, or just the talk of kids could be causing issues in your relationship. If not, there's like a really deep sadness. And the reason why this card says a deep female sadness sometimes is because it has to do with fertility, and that is something that is considered, but I try not to stick to gender norms when I do these reads, but it is just a deep sadness. It's a sadness about not being able to conceive, miscarriaging, or just being so deeply hurt and broken that it's I think some of you are really deeply hurt and upset. Some of you may have been dealing with an earth sign, because Pentacles do represent earth signs, which would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Then your next card is the Lovers in reverse, which is the Lovers and the Two of Cups are, in terms of like romance, are the same card. It's about, two people, soulmates, fated situation type of thing. And they're both in reverse. So it's like, it's not obvious. It's telling you that it's not for you. It's not going to work out. This card, though, the Lover's card, is actually the card that does represent Gemini. So some of you may be in a situation with a Gemini where it's not working out. If you're not dealing with a Gemini, this card, again, is a more intense version of the Two of Cups, and just being like, this is just this thing, this connection that you maybe thought was your soulmate. It's not, And then you have the Five of Swords, which swords do represent air signs. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And to me, this card is a good card to actually get in reverse. Because to me, this card is about, like, there is no longer, any petty fights, no longer like doing things with ulterior motives. It's like you're moving genuine, or the person you're dealing with is being genuine now. They are being honest and upfront. There's no like ridiculous fights anymore going on. However, the next card is the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like there's some like still there, you maybe aren't trusting your intuition, aren't trusting you know, your higher self. You're not connecting to, maybe you need to really look within and connect and meditate, and you're not doing that. You're not looking within to maybe move forward. You know the answer to the situation, but you're kind of like avoiding it maybe. So yeah, I'm going to really clarify this because I really don't know what's going on for you, Cancer. I mean, other than like, you know, if I want to do the obvious and say, hey, like the situation is really just not going to work out. So I'm going to clarify the overall energy last, just because I want to get this clarified to see if the overall energy makes a little bit more sense. Okay? So why is the Page of Swords in reverse here for Cancer? This is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Let's clarify the Page of Cups in reverse, please. Let's clarify the Page of Cups in reverse, please. Yeah, Cancer, and I do apologize with how late your video is. Oh my god. Yeah, when I do for July, I'm gonna do water signs and earth signs first, just to be fair. So you guys have, you know, more time. So you do have, as a clarifier for the Page of Swords, is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So again, Pentacles can represent earth signs, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So if you aren't dealing with one of those signs, or you don't have one of those placements in your other, you know, placements, this card is about a lack of indecision, or a lack of decision, you know. So when it's this way, it's kind of like you're juggling your options and trying to figure out which way to go. To me, it's either there was a decision that was made between you or someone else, and it was a decision that wasn't liked, or you are just very stuck and don't know which direction. You really don't know which direction to go in, which is what I'm seeing. Either you or the person you're dealing with doesn't know what to do. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse in this read for Cancer for June 2020? Why? It's so crazy, because all of your guys' reads before, you know, this just might be for the Cancers who their reads maybe before they watched them and they were like, this is great, but this doesn't resonate with me. Maybe this is for those Cancers. Who knows? I don't know, but things obviously can change in a month. Why is this the Five of Cups in reverse for Cancer for June 2020? Okay. That's way too many cards. Sorry, it was like, I don't know, 5 cards that fell out. If it was 2, I would have been like, alright, but... Okay. So you have Justice in reverse, which that can represent a Libra. So I do see a lot of like air placements coming up, because you have the Page of Swords, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Gemini card, which is the Lovers, and you have Justice, which represents Libra. If you aren't dealing with a Libra, it's saying that there's a situation that, like, basically justice was not served. It didn't turn out in your favor. It didn't maybe turn out in the other person you're dealing with, because sometimes we can pick up on your cross-watcher's energy, or the person you're dealing with, like, their energy. So the situation, there was not justice, okay? Someone didn't get justice in this situation, whether it was you or the other person you're dealing with. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse for this read? Why is the Two of Cups in reverse in this read? Oh, okay. And then you have the Four of Swords that fell out. in reverse, which to me is like coming out of a period of sadness, depression, rest. So I would say it's coming out of a period of heartbreak from a situation that didn't work out. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so can we clarify the Four of Cups in this read for Cancer from June 2020? Can we clarify? Can we clarify the Four Cups for Cancer for June 2020? Oh, okay, this wants to come out. So you have a lot of swords keep coming out. So you have the Nine of Swords, which this one is about usually like, in the regular tarot deck, because this is after tarot. In the regular tarot deck, it's like about, you can't sleep at night. You're so worried and focused on all these different things you have going on. You have anxiety about one thing. It's just keeping you up at night. It's like, anxiety, depression, unable to sleep. Restlessness, lots of like thoughts running through your head. But to me, this card is about conquering that. So I feel like whatever you're focused on and not letting go of, you're gonna eventually have to. You're going to conquer it within this month or soon. You're gonna conquer it though. I think you're gonna conquer it and let go. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here for Cancer? Yeah, I think some of you, either you really hurt someone or someone really hurt. Yeah, just because this just fell. You got the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords upright. So Ace of Swords, to me, there is a lack of communicating with someone and sharing thoughts. So if that's what's going on, you need to really look within and think about things and figure out maybe what you want. You need to maybe figure out exactly how to communicate, but be careful because we are in Mercury retrograde. Depending on when you're watching this video, we are in Mercury retrograde, so be careful. Really think about what you got to say. But yeah, I definitely think there was definitely some. So that was Ace of Swords, right? And then you have the Three of Swords, which this one is definitely about heartbreak. And for some of you, you might be, yes, mending that heartbreak and that sadness. Others of you may not be quite there yet, but there was definitely a heartbreak either on your end or the other person that you were dealing with. There's I think a lot of upset and sadness here. And I think it was maybe something that felt like it was going well, and all of a sudden you may have been blindsided, I think, because based on the last two reads I did for you guys, it looked like, your love lives were going really good. All right, and then let me clarify the Lovers in reverse for Cancer. Let's clarify the Lovers in reverse, please, for Cancer. Why is the Lovers in reverse for Cancer? Why? Oh. Too many. Give me. Alright. Can we clarify the Lovers in reverse? There we go. Okay, so you have the Three of Wands in reverse, which to me, Three of Wands is about like something is not coming in. So it could be this relationship. It could be the relationship with someone. It could be them confessing feelings, whatever it is, it's not happening. It's not happening, or it's going to take a really long time for it to happen. And if it is going to take a really long time for it to happen, I think you need to work on yourself, heal yourself, and try not to focus on them because you don't know when they're going to be coming back, okay? Like, you don't know when they're going to be coming back. And you don't want to waste your time hoping they're going to come back and then they don't, Why? Right, then why is the Five of Swords in reverse in this read for Cancer for June 2020? You gotta wait, Nala. Sorry, that is my cat. She had her opportunity to come in here before the read, and she decided not to. So she's gotta wait now. Okay, so you do have the Empress in reverse. So yeah, it's you. Either you or the person you're dealing with, whoever it is in this situation, you are not someone's empress or empress or emperor, you know, whichever gender pronoun you identify with is fine. But you are just, basically it's just saying, like, you're not someone's, like, soulmate. You're not the person they want. You're not their ideal partner. Or maybe they're not your ideal partner. Either way, it's not going to work out. And if you are someone who defines more, who identifies more with feminine energy, it's saying, like, you're really kind of not where you should be in your feminine energy. You're not in your most divinely feminine self type of thing. And you need to work on that. You're not being your best self, regardless of gender. You're not being your best self. You're not someone's ideal, like, you know, partner, soulmate, or they're not yours. It's something on the lines of that. And why is the High Priestess in reverse? Why is the High Priestess in reverse in this read? Yeah, you got the Lovers again in reverse. So yeah, either you are for sure dealing with the Gemini that it is not working out, or this situation is really just not meant for you and you're just ignoring your intuition and you're staying in something that's not for you. And I still don't get why you have the Ace of Cups as your overall energy. Why is the Ace of Cups the overall energy for Cancer? That's really odd. I'm going to scream. It's being clarified by the Ace of Cups. So, this is what I'm going to say. I feel like, just because of all of the cards that we have so far, with you being clarified, your Ace of Cups as your overall energy being clarified by the Ace of Cups, I feel like what this is telling you is you really need to let go of whatever the situation was that did not work out. Either you or maybe the person you're dealing with really needs to let go of this situation. Like, both of you, both of you or one of you, whoever hasn't let go, you need to let go and heal and move on from it. Because when you do, you're going to have abundance of love coming through and coming towards you. And maybe you can't see all of that. Maybe there is someone who's already in your life and you can't see because you're focused on this situation. What else does Cancer need to know for June 2020? This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. What else does Cancer need to know? I'm going to laugh. You got the High Priestess in reverse again. So some of you really need to, like, work on trusting your intuition. And, like, if something is not right and doesn't feel right to you, let it go. You know? You need to really learn to trust your intuition. Okay, Okay, yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold. Either you or the other person is feeling this way. What else do we have for Cancer for June 2020? These want to come out. That's okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which this is about putting in hard work and being proud of your hard work. So I think you need to really put in the work to let go and move on. Because if not, I think you're going to be, like, if you're not going to put in the hard work and willing to let go and move on, I think you're just going to end up in a situation where you're more upset. Now, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which to me, upright, like, this is about kind of not really being careful about what you wish for. And I think with it being in reverse, you are being careful with what you wish for. Cancer, I don't know what is going on with you in this month, but you or whoever you're dealing with needs to let go of this situation and let it go, okay? So I'm going to do sex magic cards. I don't remember if you guys got them on your read last month, but these are the cards that their meanings are a little different than like the After Tarot and the regular tarot deck. So this is the deck that I still have to like look up in the little booklet what each thing's means. So give me 4 cards for Cancer with sex magic for June 2020. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Like, I love these cards because, like, they're made slightly with a different material than the other cards, so they feel really nice and cool. So your first one's the 4 of Cups or 4 of Chalices. Okay, and give me 3 more. For this one, I like to get all 3 of them before all 4 of them before I say what they mean. Okay, give me 3 more sex magic for Cancer. Okay, you have the 4 of Wands. So 4 could be a significant number for you in this situation. Maybe you guys have been together for 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, you know. Okay. Then you have the 7 of Swords. So you have a lot of Swords energy overall in your like read. So I don't know if you're dealing with air sign or like again, Swords have a lot to do with action, movement, and thoughts. So I don't know if you are like, you know, you have too many thoughts going on. There's a lack of movement, a lack of yeah. Right, and give me 1 more sex manager. Nope, sorry, that was like 20. Give me 1 more sex magic card for Cancer for June 2020. Yeah, I do apologize with like how late it took to get your guys' videos out. But I still say you should. Why do all these cards keep falling out for y'all? Y'all doing some freaky stuff this month? Give me 1 more card, please. Just 1 or 2, okay? 1 or 2, no more than that. All right. Would you believe it? 2 cards actually jumped out. All right. So the first one is hold on. This is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which I think that's the first time I've actually seen that card, and then the 3 of Wands. All right. So the first one was the 4 of Chalices, which I will re-show it to you as I read what it means. Chalices. 4. So, habit, which is this card. So this one's about habit, and it says immobility, habit, and indifference can caused by routine must be fought. So again, if you're staying in a situation because you are used to it and it's like routine, but like nothing is changing, nothing is going anywhere, there's like no passion there's nothing like, you know, and you're just staying out of convenience and it's what you're used to, don't do that, let it go, okay? Then you have 4 of Wands is the next card, which 4 of Wands, this is about playing. Sexual intent is born of play and enjoyment, just as harmony is born of happiness. So if you're in a situation where things are going good, don't forget to have fun and play and, you know, be sexual and enjoy each other's company, all of that good stuff. We have the 7 of, is that also Swords? Sorry. And 7 of Swords. Is it really 7 of Swords? That doesn't look like that's what that would mean. But okay, 7 of Swords. It means tasting Only the beginning is not enough, but it is a beginning. Not every seed can ripen in a day. This is why you must preserve. So again, if things are moving slow, remember, not everything is going to move fast. Some things are meant to go slow, and some things you are supposed to take it a day at a time. But, like again, if you're holding on to a situation that isn't working, let it go, please. Don't put yourself through stuff that you don't need to. So the next one was the Queen of Pentacles, and I said that was in reverse. Hold on. Sorry. I want to make sure this is the Pentacles. No, that's still Wands. Okay, here we go. So Queen of Pentacles. So upright is supposed to be about coolness. You must fight coolness and convince your partner to be generous both sentimentally and materially. This will bring serenity, safety, and so I think this is talking about like the opposite of it would be, I think this relationship is not. I think it's saying, yeah, you want to fight coolness. Coolness is in like, I think the right, coldness, being callous, is asking you to fight it. But in reverse, I think it's like if the situation is just so cold and callous that it's like, yeah, let it go. But let's see. So there may be a couple of different like people where I'm picking up on little different scenarios. So the last one was the Three of Wands, which looks like these. And the Three of Wands says kissing. The force of understanding and desire and the craving for nostalgia help to rediscover a feeling you thought you had lost. So for some of you, you may be really upset and hurt and not. Maybe you're kind of over the person, but you're not over the situation. So you kind of forgot what it's like, to have love and things like that. And I think that some of you need to go, when you're ready to, get out there, get back into dating, and remember what it's like to be kissed and all of that. But yeah, gosh, some of you, I don't know. Some of you really have like a lot of hurt that you need to let go and move on from. All right, romance angels. What do we have for Cancers for June 2020? What do we have for Cancers for June 2020? And I want to say, if you watch this, whenever you watch this video, maybe do it like 30 days from now, just in case, because, it's not fair to like, you only get like 2 weeks of it or whatever, Okay, so you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Okay. All right, I feel like that's very obvious. If you are single, think about what you want in a relationship, what you want in a partner. Be very clear and intent with it so it can come to you. Wait, Nola. Give me 3 more. Oh, there's this one. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So yeah, for those of you who are single, and are more ready to put yourself out there, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Flirt. Be a flirt. It's okay to flirt. That is how you help attract people and, get you places. Oh. All right, and give me 2 more, please, for Cancer for June 2020. I'm really kind of sad that your guys' read is not as, like, happy as they usually are. Okay, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So for some of you, it is safe to love and put yourself out there and go back out there again. I know, based on these cards, I know whatever you went through really, really hurt. But it is, once you heal, it is going to be safe for you because you're going to find someone. You will. All right, 1 more card for Cancer, please. Oh, there we go. And this one is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this is about kind of like allowing yourself to have fun, spend time with your friends, enjoy things that you like to do, because for some people, the more, a positive and upbeat you are, the more likely you are to have someone that will, like, someone's gonna, you're gonna catch someone's attention, if that makes sense. All right, and then, if I can get them without knocking everything down. Okay. Notes from the universe. All right. Okay, give me 3 cards for Cancer for June 2020. Oh, well, 4 fell out, so you're gonna get these 4. All right. All right, so the first one is convince yourself, not others. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Hi-ho, the universe. Make sure you aren't trying to convince people of something that, like, you don't need to convince them of. Or trying to, again, like, convince people why they should stay in a relationship and if they're not feeling it, type of thing. Don't do that if you don't. And then you got yeehaw. This one says, when it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw above all other qualities. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset us, the universe. So, special orders don't upset the universe. This is the same as clearly decide on what you want so that the universe can bring it to you. Basically, you've got time. Gemini got this card. So yeah, some of you guys may be dealing with a Gemini. You've got time. And it says, ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. So Gemini got the same thing. So I don't know what's going on with Gemini and Cancer. One of you, both of you were hurt, burned in the situation. It didn't work out. And maybe both of you are feeling like you're not going to be able to move on and find anyone. But no, you will. You've got time. It's going to work out for you. Don't worry. And the last one is, what you give will come back. And it says, when in doubt, give. Let them have it. Surrender, make peace where there's no doubt. Give, let them have it. Surrender, make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number 1 in my book. Shh. Basically what you give will come back to you. So if you pour out your heart and your love and feelings to someone and you nourish them, and maybe that person doesn't reciprocate it, don't worry, because it is going to come back to you from someone else, and it's going to be wonderful and amazing. Look, some of you, because you also had this, remember? You had these clarifying. So you are coming up to a lot of love and abundance, I think. I just think you really need to let go of this situation that did not work out. For some of you, you may not even be in a situation where things didn't work out, and you just may have tons of love and abundance your way for like a few amount of you, and you might be good. The others of you, you may have been through a situation that really sucked and it hurt, and it's taken you a while to move on, but once you are finally ready to, and you put yourself out there, I really do think things are gonna be better. I really hope so. All right, Cancers, I am so sorry for the delay in your video. And then when I do July's, I'm going to do all of the water signs first, starting with you guys. So yeah, have a happy rest of June 2020 and see you in July. Alrighty, Cancers, bye-bye.